Alright, hello, and welcome to a short, chill video where I will be showing off a game that I just had inspired by a video, or I guess a concept that Grounded Sap probably didn't invent. I don't know who did, but he's certainly done a lot on it. It is where you're supposed to get a, what's it called, a Griffin to level 3 as quickly as possible, sell it, and then try to pill a mandrill after 2 turns. And after you pill the mandrill, you should get a level 3 tier 6. And hopefully you should get the level 3 tier 6 at a early round. You'll see that I end up getting my level 3 tier 6 at turn, what is it, 9? Which is quite early. I mean, compared to most other turns, I guess, or compared to how it would go in a normal game. It should not be super surprising. Or, sorry, it should be surprising that you're able to get a level 3 tier 6 this early. So you see me going for some cell pets here in the early game. Trying to get a level up, hoping to hit the Griffin with the level ups. I could be selling, going for Stoat. That's also a strategy. And it's actually mainly a strategy that was talked about, or show, I guess I was taught, I guess you could say, by Grounded in one of his recent videos where he did this thing. And I asked in the comments how, or I guess I asked that I would be interested in seeing how he did it, how to do it effectively. And he just wrote a comment where he explained some tips. And so I made a pack and I tried to do it, and then I failed, and I could not win with level 3 tier 6, even though it's like really early. What often happens is that you go a lot down on lives. And so, sure, you have a level 3 tier 6 on turn, well, I don't know, 9 maybe, like in this case, or even earlier. But that is often not enough to fully save you, especially if your pack is not well made, and mine was not. But then I changed it up, and it became a lot better. Now, the exact way I'm playing here is probably not optimal. I know that there's probably a better way of playing, and I mean that is what Grounded told me about, where he wrote that it is worth more so going for Stoats like as your main thing. But I did not see a lot of success with that, and I really like Blue Dragon here. It's one of my favorite units in the game, actually. It's turned into it, even though it's a pretty new unit. I really, really like it, but I have to sell it here for the mandrill. And in general, I mean, look at how weak my team is compared to the opponent, so you need quite a bit of luck if you want to get through with this, and I do get lucky here, you'll see. On top of that, there will also be some achievements that I haven't gotten. Level 3 achievements, which is pretty fun. Sadly, you're not capable of seeing it in the replay. I wish you were, but I guess the replay doesn't store that information. But it stores a lot of other information, so it's worth it. Also, taking Bass here, the thing that's, I guess, good in the new update is that you can take Bass, and Bass works with Griffin. Feint and sell this, give 1 level 2 sell friend, plus 1 experience. So when I get this Griffin to level 2, well, I can immediately get it to level 3 just by selling my Bass. Like this. And you'll see how weak my board becomes. Turn 7. So Griffin works this way where it gives you this treasure map when you sell it. And because it's level 3, the treasure map is going to turn into, see if I can find it here, a treasure chest. And the treasure chest, when I break it, specifically by pilling the mandrill, break friendly tier 4 or lower toy, I need to be This is tier 3, so I need to be level 2 the mandrill before I can pill it. And I pill it, and I immediately get a level 3 Griffin ability here. I guess treasure chest, which breaks and stocks 1 free pet from tier 6 as a 12/12 and at level 3. The good thing, I guess, is that you get some level ups here. I really like the Maltese. It's one of my favorite units. Also, in the new update here, turning, what is it here? Turning trumpets to mana. I really want to try using it with something like the Sea Serpent. Just didn't end up working out that way, but it's fine. Taking the pig here ends up helping me a lot. As you'll see, the dolphin snipe now hits the pig and not the better fish. Meaning I can get some really valuable trades here. Meaning I can win. And also it's gold till next turn. What I was scared of though is that I wouldn't be able to find a pill, or a level 2 mandrill for that matter. I just need a pill for the blobfish or another mandrill in shop. And it's technically possible to get it even earlier if you get 2 level 2 mandrills and a level 3 Griffin, and then pill, like, sell level 3 Griffin, pill double, like, pill mandrill, level 2 mandrill, and then pill the other level 2 mandrill. And that way you get even earlier, but I don't know what the record is, but I know it's quite low in terms of the round number where you get the level 3 tier 6. However, that's not what I was going for. My ambitions were not that tall, I can say. End up winning this round. And luckily, there's a pill in shop. So I was really nervous I would have to roll down for pills, not find it. The mandrill wouldn't be able to be pilled, and then, you know, I wouldn't be able to get my level 3 tier 6, but it works out, and I get Eagle Owl. Faint, give free random friends free for each battle this has fought. Which immediately seemed pretty bad to me. But I actually really like this ability. Also because it's really interesting with getting it this early, right? Because for each battle this has fought, well, the earlier I get it, the more battles I'm going to fight, theoretically speaking. So that's pretty cool. Also, this Farmer Crow Flounder play I do here is pretty cool in my opinion. Not exactly optimal, but pretty cool. In the sense that I put the Farmer Crow here, so when it faints, it's going to trigger the Flounder. And the Flounder is going to give level ups to the Nyala and also the Blobfish when I move them to the back like this. And it's always going to trigger the two backmost friends here. Obviously, I also wanted to find a pill for my Farmer Crow in the next shop phase. You can see it gives 0 stats here, even though it looks like it gives stats. The Eagle Owl, it does not. But it will next turn, because now it has fought for 1 turn, and so it's going to work. Take a draw here. Honestly, I'm just happy not going down to 1 life. That's already very good. And even though, you know, I considered here, oh, how would I get the pill bug in? I really want to pill the Farmer Crow, because then if I could pill the Farmer Crow, then I could trigger the Flounder for 1 gold, and then the Flounder could give stats to, levels both the Blobfish and the Nyala at the same time. And I'm just not going for it, just saying, screw it, I'm just going to go for the Blobfish level, see the tier 6, I find a Highland Cow here, and I think it's pretty good. Now, Komodo was really interesting. I would love to go to Komodo. I did have it in the pack for a reason, right? I think it's really fun. However, with the Eagle Owl, it's a bit too scary, and I really wanted to actually get a victory, as I tried for this for quite a while. 0 gold pill, very useful here, as it's perfect breakpoints. And I really like, I guess I shouldn't have rewinded that, because it's going to take a bit of a while. I'm just going to fast forward here. There we go. I considered both the Markhor and the Bakunawa for a while, because I was unsure which one to get. I ended up going with the Bakunawa, Not because I thought it was more interesting. In fact, I think the Markor would be really fun because spend 4 trumpets to give friends permanent 4/4, evenly spread. Well, that would work perfectly with Highland Cow, right? Give stats to Highland Cow. Yeah, well, the Highland Cow gives trumpets. Markor gives stats to the Highland Cow, giving more trumpets. It's kind of exponentially every single turn, as well as the Eagle Owl giving more stats every single turn. However, I just thought that the Bakunawa would also be interesting in some way, because I've never used it before. And because I'm like the Sleepy, I know the Sleepy, what's it called? Ailment here is incredibly strong. And so I thought if I actually want a chance to win this, I should probably just take the Bakunawa, even though I'd really like to take the Markor here. Alright, I don't know where I was because it was just a cut. But you see here that we go down to 1 heart, which of course is not great. But now what's it called? The Eagle Owl has fought 2 battles, which means it's going to give 6/6 to these 3 units. The Flounder is really great because it works with things like the rice, which makes it sell for more gold, and asparagus, which makes it sell for a little less gold, but if it's both asparagus and rice, it sells for +3 gold, meaning it's very valuable compared to, what can you call it, other means. You know, besides just buying chocolate, crow is, well, more expensive, I think. I'm not actually sure on the math, but I think blobfish and crow are both quite expensive compared to flounder. If you have 2 things that you're hitting, obviously, and you see the massive power spike we get here, mainly because of the level ups I get from flounder, and then the extra level ups on the Bakunawa, making the 2 highest attack enemies sleepy. And we finally get the Markor in, which means that now I can get scaling on my units, which is really nice. Looking to level the Markor, obviously. And suddenly we have, even though it doesn't really look like it, we are way stronger. I mean, what is this? On turn 11, we have a level 3 tier 6 here, a level 2 tier 6 here, a level 2 tier 6, and a level 1 tier 6, and a level 2 tier 5. On turn 11. Compare that to my opponent's team, level 1 tier 6, and a level 1.5 tier 6. And then tier 5, tier 3, tier 5, you know? It really is not nearly the same amount of power. And there's surprisingly a lot of stats, the 6/6 on every single unit here. You see my Highland Cow gets buffed from the Markor. And obviously not all of these stats are going to stay, because some of the stats were gained from Eagle Owl and those don't count. But it's still, what is this? I mean, that's to give friends 4/4 evenly spread. That would be 4/4 on this Highland Cow. Just like that, for free, kind of. And obviously the stats are also in the turn. Very importantly, I get a melon on you. I get protection. Because now we're in the late game, so more important than stats is protection and other measures of such. Other, what's it called? Equipment perks, they're called. And now the Eagle Owl 9/9, and suddenly, I mean, they're looking pretty big. Also some very good breakpoints here. We get through with a lot of stats left, and we're just getting stronger every single turn. The Eagle Owl is just buffing itself basically, or it's becoming stronger every single turn. The Markor is also helping the Highland Cow become even stronger, and I am not investing any stats directly into it. So instead I can spend money on the eggplant, on pepper protection, on Highland Cow getting protection, and possibly on more levels. That way I don't have to spend money on buffing or making my units even stronger. You can see this very scary team. It's not even close, especially with Sleepy. You know, dealing half the damage makes it trade here. Not that it mattered, but it just shows off how strong it really can be. We take pancakes here. Bit controversial. Maybe I should have taken steak, but it doesn't matter. Level on more core feels great. Work on leveling the Bakunawa, as that is probably the biggest. What's it called? The biggest improvement I can make right now is getting that stronger. And I notice here that the Howling Cow basically gets all of the stats that it needs. You'll see here when the Markor dies, it's 4350. Turn 8. And now we're heading into the last turn, unless I draw next time. And the hope is to get a level on my Bakunawa. I get one of them. That's really good. Roll down, nothing. Roll down, and there we go. Already a level. Level 3, massive improvement. Don't really need anything here. Freeze the star fruit in case it's necessary, but I also end up, as I alluded to before, I end up moving this Markor in front, as I want to spread the stats, the 8/8 it gives, between the Bakunawa and the Howling Cow. Just because it optimizes the stats that are given, as I think the Howling Cow is almost going to be a 50-50 anyways now. There we go. So this is really where the eggplant shines, moving this Yak in front of the Ammonite, making the Ammonite way less strong. And I don't even know if it mattered, honestly. It might have. Not quite sure. Look at the stats that the Eagle Owls gives. Let's just show that again. 6 battles fought, free. That's 6 times 3. That's 18. If my math isn't wrong here. Boom. Instantly making my units way stronger. And you can see here, Howling Cow is basically already full up on stats, so it's good that I moved the Markor. Capsicum, or pepper, making a massive difference here. Shame that the stats are wasted on a Howling Cow with the Markor. I don't exactly know why it does that, but yeah. And you see Sleepy. Not really mattering on this one, but still. Humongous. And here we go. We end up winning turn 15 with a turn 9 level 3 Eagle Owl. And I also get the Eagle Owl and Bakunawa achievements, though you can't see it because of the playback. Alright, that's actually all I had for you today. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in another video. Alright, bye!